Well, good morning, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. Say, it's been a while. Missed y'all. Thought I'd come back and just have a little play. I'll show you what I'm using. I'm using some guest checks. I'm using some packing paper from Amazon. Um, some tabs that I was playing around with making the other day. And a little bit of stitching. These are from These are all from Ko-fi Shop. This is from Cheryl's Crafts. Okay. And if you follow her on Instagram and Facebook and her Ko-fi, she has lovely little items. So I'm going to use some of these cards. And these are from Natalia over at Line.Arrow. And this is her freebie. This is her 4-year anniversary gift to us. So I saw these people, and I know everybody's using them for tickets and Photoshop photo strips, but I wanted to do something a little different. So I'm using that kit, paper from that kit. So this video is dedicated to these two gals. So I took this from Natalia, one of her little girls, and a piece of her photo strip from the kit. And I had these cards already in my stash, so I'm using this side. And I'm just decorating it with a word and a little collage. And I laminated it. And that is going to go in here. So this is just has a stamp. I stamped a background a little bit. I made a little pocket. I like this pocket better where it's raised up so that you can see the numbers. And yeah, I got everything stitched on, and it's just fun. It's a way to use up some of my stickers, the labels from Cheryl, and yeah. So we're gonna have a little play. So I hope it doesn't get too crazy. I got all these ideas in my head. I want to show you though from this then what happened. So there's going to be a ladies' luncheon at church, and my friend is the guest speaker. So I wanted to, of course, make something. Now, why isn't this? See, that one's staying fine. What is wrong with this? Let me see if I can get this down right. It's bugging me. Okay. Because I didn't want a lot of cost involved. So, oh, pardon me. Well, I'm going to have to play with it because come on. Okay. Well, I want this hanging on here, but I don't like the way it is yet, so I have to play with it. But this was the verse, our key verse, great is your faithfulness, and then here's the details. Now I'm going to print this. I have a background paper. I'm going to print it on. But then I just took a guest check, folded it up, stitched around it, put a label on it, and these are going to be table favors. So what you think? And then they can write notes on the back here. So anyway, I have to keep it simple because I have to make like, I don't know, 30 something. So yeah, I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did. So okay, enough of that nonsense. So let's get back to today's project. Hope you all had a good weekend. You're going to need some guest chests. I have 4 here because I want to complete my set of 6. And I just have some scrap cut-offs of some thicker, it's not really cardstock, but it's thicker weight paper. So I was going to back this on here. And I was going to then back it on here. So that's the plan. Let's let's glue these down. We're going to use our glue stick because we're going to be sewing as well. So it's just a little chit chat while we do this. So far, my press-on nails are holding up well. I did cut them down because they were too long for me. I've had these on since Thursday and I like them. So you can either tear with your ruler or your scissors. I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll tear. I'll tear this one and see. Yeah. So I get one idea and then I get another idea and stick around because in the end I have a bonus to show you. So this is just, like I said, from Amazon. And we're just going to add our glue here. Just a good way to use up stuff you have laying around. You know what I'm saying? So this one's, I cut kind of close. Huh? I don't know if I could tear this one. I might have to use scissors for that piece there. We will make it work, my friends. Nope. I know. Some of you would have done it a lot neater, but we can trim it if you don't like it. So it's a little messy, so we'll just go through and until we sew them, when we're done sewing, we can ink back here and we can miter the corners up here, but we'll leave that for now. And then I'm just going to take this, about 1.5 inches. I want to lay everything down and then sew, okay? So let's see, where's my writing? I think it goes this way. So we'll just leave we'll use glue on this. Okay. And then I want to put my tab, and these are just random colored tabs that I made. And I can show you how I did them if you want to know. I just took a piece of leftover paper. Of course. Of course, I can't find a piece right now, but I just folded it in half. And went down a half inch, about a half inch here, and I'm just going to do a pencil. And then you can make a little tab and cut off at the line. You can make it as big as you want your tab, okay? And then we're just cutting on this line here. I might want to round these off. You know, it's purely up to you. And then you can erase that line, or sometimes I just flip it over. So then this part becomes your tab. We're not going to use this one because it's got writing on it, but I want to put it on here so that when I sew, it gets sewn on. So I'll use, there's those. And there's smaller ones too that I just cut, folded in half, and so I might want to just put this one on here. Okay. So we're just gonna just decide where you want it. So this to become your pocket here. We're going to stitch around it, and then we can decorate down here. Okay. So let's miter these. I like to do different things up here. We'll put this up here. And I'm not sewing across because I'm using my punch here. And so we're just sewing down the sides and the bottom, okay? Well, this one, I guess I did sew that one. I guess I can sew around it. Yeah, so I should go sew it so we can see the next step. Okay, I'll be right back. So the stitching just makes it. And then, let's see, I put one of my flowers. Let's ink this. I'm just using this crackle stamp, and I'm just inking like on one side, just for a little color. Okay. And then I took one of my plethora of flowers, and just because I have them and I want to use them, and it goes with the spring. Now, I knew I was going to have trouble with getting these off with my nails, but we'll just be patient and we'll get them. Get my pokey tool. I lost it. I normally don't have this much problems getting these off. Now I see that okay. I just want this under there a little bit. Okay. Now this here, I glued the wrong side of these when I glued this down, so there's a little bit of glue there, but it's gone. Okay. So just for a little color there. And then I took one of the labels, and let's round it off a little bit. So we're just going to put that on here. Oops. And we'll put a word over here. So we have these, and we still have some of these. I like them on the tissue paper here because they show through on your page. I'm going to put it up here. Just a thin line of glue. And it says leap of faith. Okay. So you could put some what do you call this? Cheesecloth, if you want, behind here. Big. And then I have some dyed seam binding, and this is 6 inches. I'm just going to put it through here. And get it even. And, you know, you can make it as long as you want. And there's your tag. Now on this, I just took my ink pad and a blending tool. Or not even, you can just take this and it'll pick up the crinkles on your paper. So there you have a delightful little spring tag. And you can put one of your little cards in. Cute. All right, we'll make one of these cards for you. So for the cards, I took this as my background. And let's get an image. So this will be your focal point. Okay. Let's get some of this out of here. So we have this, we have this. I have a piece of the film strip left over. So we can decide if we want to use this, a part of it. Maybe some crinkled paper in the back. Just making it like a little collage. And then if you want to put some color, there's some paper left over. You can just make a collage, just add some color. So let's just glue this down. And this is all paper from her kit. So we're not going to sew this because this is going to go under the laminate sheet. And then we'll find some words. In my own wee world. There you go. It's that simple. Then we're going to take one of our little laminate sheets. Okay. And you open it. I leave that on. And I set this in here. Okay. I set this in here where I want it. I use that like a little guide behind there. Okay. Then and that got something in it. Okay. So the "in" got lost on the film there. I didn't see that, but it still says "my own wee world." That's okay. And then if you want, you could hole punch And put it over here this time. Now, if you want, you could put an eyelid in here, but to be honest with you, it's not necessary because it's not going to come out here on the laminate. If it was on paper, I'd probably put an eyelid in. These are big sequins, and I ran them through a die cutter and imprinted on them, embossed, and then I just poked a little hole. So yeah, so you can play around with it and put a little charm in here or whatever you want to do. I like to have the bold part up on top, but anyway. Then this to go into the one we just made, which is this one. Isn't they cute? So we have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. So I hope you play along. They're cute little spring tags. And like I said, then I'm going to make this one for my little table favors. And maybe I'll put a number or something here. I don't want to make them too busy. And then the ladies can write notes on the back. But I have one more, for those of you that stuck around, I have one more thing to show you that's really cool. Now I have to find it. Okay, so this goes back to my old days when I used to do a lot of like origami folding. So it's just a little pouch with one sheet of paper, and when you take out the goodies, you can open it up and you can put a letter in here. You could put a gift card in here. I just have a little file folder in here. Whatever you want to fit, you can put in here. It closes up. It seals. There's no glue. It's just a couple folds. So, stuff it. I'm going to use these for graduation gifts. Put a gift card in there, and like you can write a little note. This also, I think, you could put it in a book and just have it sit off the page of your journal. And then it could have some treasures in it. So if you want to see how to make this, hold on, let me just get a piece of paper. So you just need a piece of 8.5 by 11-inch paper. This was from Victoria Designs. This has got like a neutral background, but you can do double-sided or single. You're just going to fold. I just take this together. And no, I'm not making an airplane. I failed airplane school. Okay, so you have that. Okay. Then take this corner and bring it up here so that everything is nice and crisp. Okay. So the points went in, this went over. Flip it. Take this and fold it up. I just fold it so that there's a little spot here. fold this over. You can put your little gifts in here. This folds over, and then this. And then you have your little treasure spots in here. And you can put whatever you want, decorate it however you want. But aren't those cute? Okay, so this one's on the right, and this one's on the left. So it's just how you fold your paper. Okay? So I hope you'll try that. If you need a little graduation, something coming up, Mother's Day, you can write a love letter to somebody and put it in here. That would be precious. So that's all I have today, my friends. I will be back. So you all have a blessed, beautiful day now. Bye.